Hello? Are you? No problem? Yeah. It happens. Please set the volume here. Do that. Do that. Raise it. Can you talk a little bit? Okay, it's fine. I'm just adjusting my volume setting. It's a new computer, so I have to set everything's up, so lower that. Perfect. So AK is supposed to join us. Okay, do you want me to DM him to make sure, or you did already? I'll DM him because sometimes he's either sleeping, making a coffee, or anything, so I'm not taking a chance, so I'll DM him right now. So you said in 15 minutes. Yeah. I don't have a second monitor, so just the one I have is not working, so I will not be able to look that much at chat. No, I'm connected to StarCraft, so it should be good. Hello, hello!
Hey, what's up, guys?
And I'm the legend. So it will be Zord versus Random, and I heard it's like 2 hours of best of 3.
Oh wait, you guys just started the cast?
Oh no, not yet, in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Just telling you what is in front of us. Zord versus Random for 2 hours minimum.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom right now and be right back, just to make sure I am. Be right back.
Yeah. How you doing today, Breeze? Plenty of games still. I might be able to cast all of them next week, but we'll see how it goes. Are you gonna stream on a Discord again? As well as... okay. But yeah. Yeah, no worries. I'll still watch it on Discord nevertheless, so I think that should make it easier. You might even be able to stream it on single player. If you're just gonna be the only one in the game. I don't know if you've tried that or not. Yeah. I got you.
I'm
how those work out, so
either way, you did it, do that. Oh, you mean on the Discord? I already do it.
that's what it's on top of it. Not surprised. Is battery still working out okay for you? towards your back to enable your keyboard, or I don't know how that stuff works. I don't know. I don't want to mess everything up before either, so. Obviously, I don't really know much about any of that stuff, so. Do what you gotta do, Mr. Breeze. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Whatever works best for you, man. You'll have to ask Cookie Master how he does it. I'm not quite sure how he has everything set up. On one of those other streamers, there's lots of streamers these days that are willing to help, I'm sure, too. I wish I had more advice to give you, sorry.
Maybe you can break the game while we wait.
I suggested SLA that maybe he just streams for us on Discord as well as his stream. And we'll just cap up the stream to Discord. That way we'll both be on the same page, and it'll translate over to his stream on Twitch as well. It'll be a little bit more accurate that way.
Welcome to NSL6.
goes.
Oh my.
He kills.
Oh my god. I'll make him stop.
No more.
No. I want to see how much
What's actually happening? First storm's going down. He's ahead, nothing too crazy between the two. Sauce is just gonna attack now. Yeah, sometimes we have to stop him. Oh no. Okay, so we only get.
He's over now.
Not protected right now. There's
Oh my god. Look, Blaze, look away.
Mr. Pearls on the clock, it said you better move out before this hatchery finishes because otherwise I'm going to start building spores and suns and then you're not getting out of it.
Oh no! You were.
Terry needs to siege things up. You can't just walk those in there. Okay, it does pull back. Oh my god, so many mine fakes and so much damage. Well, never mind about it being a playlist disaster. Look.
Welcome to NSL6.
Welcome
All
to
right,
NSL6.
here we go.
Hello guys, how are you doing today?
Oh, hello.
Hello, hello.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Oh,
Now let me get this right. This is Ash Green, aka Whiskey Dingo, right?
I think your mic is muted, Breeze.
There we go. Okay. Awesome.
Oh, good
Now
catch,
we're good.
Escalade.
Okay.
Okay, right on. No, the breeze is unmuted, I guess. I didn't hear it.
Okay, so all I really said was just welcome and who I'm and I introduced Escalade and AK. So you guys were talking about Green and NCX?
Yeah, so is this the green that is in Ash, aka Whiskey Dingo, or is this another guy? Because
Green is Whiskey Dango. It's
okay,
is
yeah,
AK.
right on. Cool, awesome. Well, that's really an honor then. Of course, NCX, the infamous random player.
Yeah,
Very happy to
exactly.
cast some more. NCX, always exciting.
Yeah, it's funny because it's Ash versus Ash.
Oh, okay, right on.
So it's a battle of the Ash.
I had forgotten NCX was in Ash as well, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
I am very interested to see NCX play random because so I have very minimal knowledge of how a main translates into a random. Basically the only two examples I have of that in the competitive sense are NCX and Flash, which are two very different players and two very different mains as well.
Yeah, the difference is that
That's pretty much
NCX,
it.
the NCX doesn't go with crypto. Other than that, it's the same skill. So
Got him.
Oh, good one. Um, so
Never
like
gonna let that down.
I remember Flash's series relied a lot on match specific exploits and a lot of cheese with the races that were outside of his main. So I'm curious. I'm pretty sure isn't NCX like a Protoss main or a very Protoss heavy player?
I think N6 play every race quite decently. I don't
I
think
was
he
gonna say, if he
really have
has
a
a
main.
main, I have far lost track of what it is by now because
Okay.
he plays random for as far
Yeah,
as I've known him for quite some time.
exactly. I'm pretty sure he's pretty good with every race at this point. So
Okay, so he doesn't really have a main. That's going to be even more interesting. Because it sounds to me like he's going to have a lot of knowledge of what to do in a lot of situations.
That's
yeah,
very true, very true. And I had the chance to play him myself too, TVT. Unfortunately, every time when I get NCX, we get TVTs like every single time. Best of threes, best of fives, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We get TVTs, all
Sure.
of them, for some reason. But
And
always great to play against him, nevertheless.
how does he do in TVT?
You know, he gets better every single time I play him. Just one of those kind of players. Uh, gets better, and he seems to know his mistakes, and he seems to have a pretty good attitude about the game, and is able to just kind of set his mind on the positive things and what he needs to fix and whatnot.
All
So,
right.
he improves really well.
That's exciting to hear. It sounds like he's a very knowledgeable and solid player all around, and he doesn't really have it sounds like he's good with
But these things I would say
everything.
for Whiskey Dingo as well. I mean, he's a very good mannered player, very well rounded, and he's also one of those players that kind of gets better every time you play him. I haven't got the chance to play him a whole lot, but I did get to play him in CPL last season, and that was some pretty crazy games that we had. So
and Whiskey Dingo is always happy to help people as well with advice or training or
yeah,
practice. So he's
yeah,
really a
both
nice
really
guy.
cool players, definitely.
Ard is also a nice dancer, but I've never seen him, so I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't think there's not an uncool person in Ash. Period. I mean, they're all pretty
Yeah,
good, pretty
technically,
cool
yeah.
people.
I
So
think.
it must be a requirement or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I've there are some cool people in Ash. I know that Whiskey Dingo also before going into Ash was also in Nom, and I know there's a lot of
He
cool people in
wasn't a
Nom
nom,
too.
he was just a guess in nom.
Oh, okay. He was a guest, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Well, so this should be an exciting match. All right. So we're all set up. I believe we are ready to go into the game here.
Yep. Oh,
And
and this week it's week 7, and the first map is 7-6. Some people
Oh,
likes it, some people hates it, but
all right.
yep.
I find it awesome. It's kind of the only map that is weird this NSL compared to the previous NSL, where like 8 maps out of 10 were pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really hated it at first, but the more I start to play it, I swear the more it starts to grow on me, and I almost start to like it. Now it's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
I don't hate it, I don't like it. It just, well, it depends of the gameplay, you know.
And yeah, and 2 versus 2, it's actually pretty decent as well.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what I think about it anymore. It's
It
still growing on me.
it feels a lot to me like if someone took fastest possible map and made it into a ladder map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of with some extra steps.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of like that early mining
Yeah,
idea to throw into these kind of maps.
I think it could have lasted a little bit longer,
I think that'd
T-
be cool if it did last a little bit
T-boost at
longer too.
mining would be nice.
Yeah.
But other than that, I kind of like the map, except that DDs and goons can go
Oh.
down the ramp,
True.
Yeah.
and tanks and Goliaths.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing.
So
I
it
did-
leads to a pretty nice strategy on that.
So I had the pleasure of casting a green match on this map, and it was it was Green was playing a ZVP, and the Protoss was trying to pull a Nexus first in the hidden expansion, and Green just totally like caught it with the Overlord Scout and punished it. So I had the pleasure of casting that game, and it was very entertaining to watch. So I am very excited to see what's in store here in Game 1 as we get started.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Let's go into game number 1 then.
Waiting for the game to capture here. There we go. In the top right corner of 76 we'll just call it like kind of like a spicy brown mustard yellow Zerg. So NCX rolled Zerg as random on the first game. And in the
NCX.
in the bottom left corner, we have our green Zerg, none other than Mr. Ash Green.
Yeah, so ZVZ for random.
Alrighty.
It's gonna be interesting with the Polymuted war. Oh, we got a quite fast pull.
Yeah, was that a 9 pull? It seemed. Yeah, that was the 9 pull from Whiskey Dingo.
Yeah. So it's not going for the expansion, and 6 is doing so. So it's gonna
Okay.
be a 9 hatch. Yeah, 9 hatch, 9 pull.
9 pull speed out of
Interesting.
Dingo.
Oh, it seems to be a 999 from Whiskey Dingo.
Isn't that a Protoss build? There's a lot of 9s in that.
No, it's not a 999. Sorry, I'm confused. Whiskey Dingo put a drone there,
Well,
so
it very well could be. Escalade. Here comes the 9.
yeah, it's just not the
9
good
pull.
order, but
Let's see if he makes a drone here. He may just go for the quick gas right after, but it does look like he made a couple drones, so he almost nailed it.
so technically Whiskey Dingo now have the aggressor advantage. Oh, he's going lair though. Pretty fast lair with 4 lings.
So this is going to be a looks like a rush into mutas here.
Yeah, it's the race to the mutas.
And send 4 lings across the map, presumably, to the opponent's base to pressure.
So pull, he didn't see where
Now
he's open it.
That is an interesting choice from Whiskey Dingo to send out a drone if you're not going to be taking that expansion early on. I don't know how good of a choice that is
No,
with Zerg.
it obviously hurt his economy, but if it goes to a later game, it will make him give him
it'll
an
come in.
advantage, yeah.
Okay.
Because right now, if Whiskey Dingo decided to go mass slings, NCX only have one hatchery that can produce slings, the other can only produce drone.
Right, you're right.
But on this map, you will need like maybe 2 lings to hold the ramp. Two,
Okay.
2 by 2 or something like that, since only the small units goes there. So
I like this plan from Whiskey Dingo. This is it's a very this plan to just hold this really narrow ramp and just go straight into muta.
Yeah, I like that he's using that place to make that sunken too. It's really cool on 76 right at the ramp. That helps out.
Oh yeah.
It's It's pretty strong.
Nice. I didn't even notice that. That's very
It's tricky
clever.
when you don't know about it, especially when
Hey,
it's your base and they're
what
making
was
it
the
inside
name?
of it.
Was it Ringing Bloom that you could do the same thing as
Oh
Zard?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was so damn annoying.
They did have that on Ringing Bloom. I hated that as well.
It could sunken rush you, and if you didn't pay attention at the minimap or something, you never know until it's too late.
I think
Yep,
that
I vetoed that map right away. What were you gonna say, Breeze?
So I'm looking at this game, and I really think that NCX is in a position to win it here.
Well,
So
you have the drone advantage,
exactly.
but Whiskey Dingo have the army advantage since they're equal supplies. So Whiskey Dingo have to do some damage, otherwise, yes, you're right. N6 is ahead, but his spire is not even finished.
It's
It's
not even finished, and he doesn't have an Evo chamber either,
exactly.
so he won't have any chance of having spore colonies anytime soon. So you're right. Whiskey Dingo actually is set up really well to get some damage done here
Yeah,
with
and
this
he knows
timing.
N6 probably have the hidden base, and there goes the damage.
Oh, yep,
There
here
we
we
go.
go. Drone's already gonna go down.
Creep
One goes
colony.
down.
Evo chamber is
Okay,
almost
the
done.
Evo chamber does finish, so he
Yeah.
will
So we
have a
are
chance
building
of getting
spires
spores
here.
up.
Sorry, spores.
Yeah, but he wastes like 3 drones making
Oh, so many
4.
drones went down just now.
So it's
Nice
3 dead
pickoffs.
drone plus the drones he killed. And there's nothing
Yeah.
at the main, so
Flies right into the main. Very nice
he-
harass.
he's gonna equalize it. So now Whiskey Dingo is not in a bad spot right now.
Even with these drone kills, they're still even on
I was gonna
on
say,
workers.
somehow they're even on drone count after all these
Oh.
drone kills. This is pretty incredible from NCX. I guess
Nice.
having extra 2 hatches, he's able to remake these drones fairly quick, but
Yeah,
he does need to get these spores up and going. He has taken down quite a bit of mutas there with those scourges. There's only one remaining
There we
muta.
go.
And
Looks
then
like we're
one
held.
spore comes up just in the nick of time, saves the remaining drones, and I think NCX is held for now.
And
Incredible.
he is going to be ahead. Not
yeah.
as
Now
decisively now, but he is going to be slightly ahead economically.
does Whiskey Dingo have another edge in the main? Okay, so yeah, technically NCX have 2 edge versus 2 that just made from Whiskey Dingo.
Right, right.
Even workers, but now it's 13 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So Whiskey Dingo still have the army advantage, but it's mostly links, I think. And
Sure.
N6 have Scourge that that showed us that he Scourge deal quite nicely with the mutas on the fight
Yeah,
before.
I think that was a nice recovery from NCX actually, and the fact he's got his spores up and going and his spire is already
There we
done
go.
now. I think he's able to stabilize.
Yeah.
Whiskey Dingo does have a +1 carapace started
Good.
before NCX, so
Yeah, that's
um,
quite a good advantage there. The
yeah,
upgrades on. Oh, so
he's looking to put on some more pressure. Scourge looking to find a muta. Do not connect just now, but here they come again. Oh,
they're
they're gonna find a muta. They do.
Wow.
yeah,
1 or
killed
2
2.
go down. I think, yeah.
Yeah, at least 2.
It keeps the muta count down to 3 mutas for Whiskey Dingo. So far, NCX still kind of just droning up for now, making some scourges, another sunken colony for some defense to make sure he's going to be stabilized back at home. And then I'm always even throwing down another macro hatch in his main. So,
Yeah.
gosh, once he gets going, he's really going to get going here.
And NCX is making his 3rd gas, while Whiskey Dingo is only on 1.5. So
I
It's
kind of
quite a
forgot that there's 2 gases at
Yeah.
that expansion.
Because there's no gas at the natural, the
But-
regular natural. There's no gas.
Oh.
So
Okay.
this is the trick in this map.
Huh.
I never look if the gas at the hidden expansion have the regular amount of gas.
I was gonna say, I was wondering too if they're full geysers or if they're like
Yeah,
half geysers or something like
I
that.
don't. I never look at this, so I don't know.
But so far, 6 remaining mutas still on the map for NCX here, retaining map position,
Yeah,
and got a little bit of lings as well.
but the N6 isn't that far behind. The drone count is pretty even. A little bit behind in army, but he have all the defense set up, so he's just waiting for a mistake or something from Whiskey Dingo.
I don't know how
Alright,
much these
Whiskey
mutas are gonna
looking
get
in
done
to
here.
get some more damage. Does get a drone killer too.
Yeah,
Forced out by the Scourge from NCX. Now, I think Whiskey Dingo's, I think one of his upgrades finished, and I think he started the second one, if I'm...
ouch,
Yeah.
ouch.
Yep.
Did lose a muta, but his second carapace upgrade is on the way while NCX's first upgrade is going to finish here. So this is pretty good timing for Whiskey Dingo to get some damage done too, I think. He's even got a third macro hatch in his main as well, and if he's able to get his own gas up and running, I mean, we could be up for a nice fight here coming up pretty soon, I think.
So yeah, pretty. So some good static defense from NCX is he wants the macro game. He knows that he might not stand a chance in the micro war, so
I mean, and NCX is going to be able to push out because he's got the defense back at home.
yeah.
Like, he doesn't need to keep his mutas back at home anymore once he does get them going. And
So-
that's going to put a lot of pressure on Whiskey Dingo. So
Now, it looks like NCX canceled and then remade his macro hatch because this
that's interesting.
is just now finishing.
Yeah, he might have.
Which is, it's gonna be
Yeah,
nice.
that is weird. He did start that before Whiskey Dingo, didn't he?
It's gonna be nice when he can finally build mutas off of it, but I feel like that's gonna set him a little bit further behind.
What are
You're
the upgrades on the mutas right now?
Whiskey
Okay, so,
has +1 carapace, almost +2.
Okay.
so we're both at
And,
+1.
NCX has +1 carapace.
So technically, Whiskey Dingo is about to get another advantage before NCX. Right now they're
Yes.
pretty even, but carapace upgrade almost done. So
Yeah, Whiskey Dingo, if that
Oh.
upgrade finishes, which it is just about to finish, is going to be really nice if he can find these mutas, which he does. They do get on top of the drones though, getting some drone kills already.
yeah, there's no static
Moving
defense
out.
there, and NCX trying to run away now.
Yeah, definitely needs to kind of get out of there. Whiskey Dingo has the muta advantage and the upgrade advantage, so
Yeah.
got to be a little bit careful as of right now for NCX. But his upgrades will be finishing shortly as well.
I think at this point on 76 ZVZ, I think you need a second Spire for double upgrades. I think it's not a waste going to Spire on that map if it's going longer than 10 minutes.
Sure, I could agree with that, especially if you're going to be continuing just heavy muta and squares like this.
Ouch, the Scourge doing some shield defense.
Yeah, nice timing from Whiskey Dingo. I mean,
Very scary looking
NCX's
army
upgrades
here.
aren't done yet. He does get on top of the spore colonies. One goes down.
It's not always great to fight over these spores, but sometimes when you have more mutas, it's still worth it.
And wow, maybe Whiskey Dingo has done it, man. He's just, his macro on his mutas was just solid this whole game, and didn't seem to miss the beat there.
I'm not sure what's the response from N6 right now. He cannot transfer drone in anywhere, so
It looks like has to rely on static D to hold this.
yeah. He's hoping that spore finish, but Whiskey Dingo bringing more mutas and mutas. It's continuously flooding, so not sure on that one.
Wow, lots of Scourge though come in to save the day, but
I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, some of them don't connect, and
I think we just have more tougher units.
Whiskey Dingo may have done it. Here's another round of Scourge. Gotta look out. Gotta be a little bit careful there.
Nice
It's also hard for NCX to micro those Scourge so they don't all blow up into one muta too. So that's a very hard technique as well.
But look at these supplies right now. It's more than double. It's triple the supplies.
Yeah, Whiskey Dingo put himself in a really nice position here. Almost took out that entire base, and I mean, losing any base as Zerg in this matchup can be really devastating.
I really truly feel like this game was actually lost because of a bad call by NCX to cancel that macro hatch. That he did have that lead, and he canceled it, and then I think he just lost the game because of that. Really, because
Whiskey
Dingo just outproduced him.
Was an accident or what happened with that? That seemed a little bit unfortunate, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, it really did. And looking at that, I really feel like, yes, Whiskey Dingo had an army advantage in the very beginning, and he used it while he still could, but after that point, the game was relatively even. And
it was. He did set himself up there pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Up until that point.
And so it's like NCX, if he'd have just kept that macro hatch there, he would have given himself a counter advantage, if you will. But unfortunately, he remade it, and I think that actually is what lost him the game.
Yeah, and Whiskey Dingo kind of sniped nicely on that. Can I ask you to host a replay on the BattleNet, if it's fine with you?
Post it on BattleNet?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, open a lobby and I can join, so...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll go ahead and do that.
Because sometimes when two people are watching, they might see or stuff that the other one is not.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on West here. But that was an excellent game. It was very scrappy and neck for a good chunk of it.
So Whiskey Dingo add more upgrades, faster mutas. That's probably what won the game, and the cancel of the macro hatch.
Yeah, indeed. Well, really nice timing from Whiskey Dingo there, taking down game 1. Solid upgrade timing, solid meta timing.
Yeah, but for ZVZ it lasts kind of longer than regular ZVZ, so I think they're pretty evenly matched, so it was nice to watch.
Yes,
it was really nice watching NCX's use of Scourge in the early game. That is something that I do not see in ZVZ very often. I see Lings and then mutas, and it's really who can outmuta the other. But I like the use of Scourge defensively to counter the mutas along with static D while you're trying to get your macro going. I thought that was a really different and interesting play from NCX.
Right, right, and I think he did get himself into a really nice position there after dealing with the first Mita harass from
Mhm.
Whiskey Dingo. Unfortunately, something went wrong, and he canceled that macro hatch, and it put him behind in larva count, and um, his opponent was able just to out macro him. So unfortunate.
Unfortunately. But you know that
But nice
it
job, Whiskey
happens.
Dingo, nevertheless.
Indeed.
I mean, he was
GG.
playing against a random player, so that's always hard going up against that
Yeah,
as a Zerg.
that's probably why he went 9 pool, because
Right.
if you don't know what your opponent is, going with the tricky expansion is not probably not the play versus random,
Mhm.
because you never know. Versus random, usually to take the advantage of that and make like proxy gates or BBS or anything, and sometimes like N6 macro, the 12 edge for macro advantage and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you never
Yeah.
know.
Good good decision making and nice job giving for Green giving himself an early advantage when he needed it in a random match like you said.
Yeah,
Um
absolutely.
I also really liked his build of getting 9 pull speed, only getting a couple lings out, like 2 sets of lings, and then going straight into layer tech for Spire. I really enjoyed that on that particular map because of that narrow choke into the base.
Yep, exactly. He,
So
he could go with that, and it's still fine. So
absolutely. So excellent decision making from Mr. Green here. Okay, we are going into game 2. This is going to be on Heartbreak Ridge.
yeah, let's go to players map. So I think it's a weird choice from NCX because two players map favor fast scouting
Mm-hmm.
to determine what race it could be on random.
Mm.
I mean, if I were random, I would have picked maybe a 4-player map, but maybe he's confident though on that map. You have some strategy already planned ahead, so we'll see.
So,
Yeah.
do you want to do the honors, Escalade?
Yeah, so on the left side at the 9 o'clock, we got NCX, these nuts from Ash as the, let's say, Olive Terran. And on the opposite side of the map, on the 3 o'clock, we got Ash Green, aka Whiskey Dingo, as Green Zerg. So
All right.
far,
Random and tear in this game. That's what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yeah, I really like TVZ.
Let's
I
go.
think it's my favorite matchup to watch and cast because there's always a lot of action going down there.
I
There's
agree. My favorite to watch and cast and play and think
yeah,
about.
I,
And if I only had to play this matchup, I'd be happy.
yeah. I think it's really your strongest matchup. Actually, I
I
think
mean,
you
I just
train it
enjoy
hard.
it. I just love playing it, honestly. And I
Every
don't
time I
understand
jump
protoss, so.
and you're playing and training or whatever, you're just doing PVC non-stop
Right.
for like
It's
hours.
true, it's true. They are the one where it's like I care to study a lot more than the others.
So I don't know if it's on that game, but I've been told to watch the minimaps closely because
Yes.
there seems to be interesting stuff happening.
So, I mean, the things that we didn't see was a scouting drone coming out onto the map. So, if NCX wanted to, he could have taken a little bit greedier CC here. But it looks like Whiskey Dingo also went spawning pool first along with his gas. I believe it was 9 pool. He might be going for 9 pool speed here. He has 100 gas here, so we'll see what he spends. Which
So
will
this
most
was
likely
actually
his build. It should be 9. Oh, he just went for the fast layer actually,
so this
rather
was
than 9
actually
pool speed.
a 12 pool out of Whiskey Dingo.
Was it 12 pool? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
about
that,
to
that makes a bit more sense.
I was about to say if Whiskey
Oh, yeah.
Dingo saw the scouting SCV, but he sent 2 drones to kill it.
Ah.
So yeah, he definitely saw it.
Oh,
And
there it goes.
and he knows that it's Terran as well, so
Okay, nice pick off from that scouting SCV, denying further information into Zerg's base, and nice job pulling the SCVs at the ramp inside Terran. He looks like he is going to block for now. Nice hold from NCX. And it looks like Terran has taken his gas inside his main as well. NCX put his drones back on gas.
yeah,
Whiskey Dingo, excuse me.
and 6 is going with the floating CC in the
Yeah,
wing, so
in
pretty
base CC, a little bit safer versus
yeah,
these early
exactly.
lings. And they're going to be doing 1 Rax Academy. Get out those upgrades on time.
Isn't it a pretty fast spire? Like
I think
-4 minutes or
I think with this build, this is about what you see.
okay, maybe I'm wrong, but
Just because they do get that early gas, and so their layer timing will be slightly faster than if they went 12 hatch, I believe.
yeah, probably.
Nice. I like
Nice
this unit
pick.
comp and this execution from NCX with the body blocking SCVs.
Yeah, he picked some Zorgling for free, so always good
Yeah.
for Terran there.
Yeah,
And,
nice job taking that position for NCX. Using a good job of using that cliff to his advantage.
I like the vision from Whiskey Dingo though. Look at
Yeah.
Lane's position.
Mhm.
He will know absolutely right away if NSIG is pushing.
Yeah, that is a nice kind of spread there with the Overlord on the cliff to get a little bit extra
Yeah,
um, distance
extra
there.
vision.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
So many things going on right now. The muta's about to pop. Speedling's about to finish. Oh my god.
First scan.
Yeah, scan just went down. I believe he probably scanned the main and the natural.
He scout the main at least.
Oh, he only has 1 scan.
Yeah, he saw the Spire. Didn't see the mutas, but saw that Spire was done. So probably gonna
I
see
hope he saw it.
Eng Bay or something.
Oh, that
Yep.
Bay is late.
Yeah, it's kind of late.
Oh, it's like a minute late. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
So we got the first 4 mutas out, the 5th coming.
Alright,
Yeah.
but he's gonna move out at this time, which might buy him some time
Yeah,
to get these turrets up. If he can get these mutas to pull back here with this group of Marine Medic, that could be really nice. And he has kind of stalled these mutas out for now. They haven't quite gone in yet. There's only 4 of them as of right now, so.
but did you saw that?
Oh, there's 5.
He pushed with the Marines, kill a Zergling, but force 2 more Sunken, and the colony that was there turned into a Sunken. So even though he didn't attack right away and just come back, he forced that. So I think it's still
Yeah. That was a
still
nice
good.
move. That was a really nice move from NCX there, like you
And
said, forcing those Sunkens.
exactly, and buying time to finish the turrets.
That
I
did
really like
exactly
this,
that, and the turrets are done now, so perfectly done.
This
Yeah.
third
NCX.
turret on the high ground here at the natural. I
Yeah,
love that
that is
position.
nice.
Yeah,
that-
Amazing, actually.
Like-
and the second one there, so he's
Mhm.
pretty covered from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Especially on this map, I'd personally even say it was okay to throw a bunker down there because of lurkers. The
probably,
potential for them to come back there is just
yeah,
terrifying.
a bunker and the turret would be golden, I think.
Yeah. But here we go. Whiskey Dingo decides this is the time he wants to come into attack. He dies on one turret, takes it down, looking to take down some more SCVs in the meantime. While reinforcements arrive, more mutas. One muta goes down. Not bad for the effort though. I think he pulled out just at the right time.
Yeah, I
Didn't
think so.
lose too many mutas there and got a lot of kills for his effort. So nicely done there, Whiskey Dingo. Still on 8 mutas, it looked like. And a lot of Lings taking a third behind all this. Oh,
Yeah,
10.
and we got the lurker upgrade on the way and the queen's nest starting.
Okay, nice. Gonna be going into some hive tech with the lurker aspect on the way. Muta's coming to get some more damage done on these bio. Keeping the bio army down and inside the main is great for Zerg right now. And so far, I don't think NCX even has a factory. No, Whiskey Dingo keeps delaying the SCV on the factory.
Oh,
NC
there's nothing into the bunker.
Oh, there's nothing in the bunker, and the
Oh,
Lings run
man.
by and take down a turret for free.
Oh.
Get the other
Another
one.
turret does go down, and the natural is exposed. These 2 turrets behind the mineral line just might be enough time to save this. But he's gonna lose some more SCVs in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was that worth it for Whiskey Dingo to continue with the mutas harass.
Yeah, he
I
does need to
think
kind of watch this bio now.
yeah, it's too group up bio.
Oh, and if
I'm not sure if 3 Sunkens will be enough, and we have some bruised mutas right now.
right, it may not be, but it's definitely not going to be enough if he decides to go up to the 12 o'clock position to find his third base if he does, which I'm not sure he knows about right now, actually.
Oh, is probably he scans
Oh,
it.
does he go? He's gonna go. Oh
Yeah,
my god,
he
he's
knows.
gotta go. It's so open, there's only one lurker being...
Yeah, but Whiskey Dingo have 5 lurker now.
Oh my god, he's gotta get him up there though. There's only one Hydralis being morphed into a lurker up here, and it's not gonna finish in time, I don't think, but... Oh, here they come! I might be wrong. Oh my god, he's gonna get this around. Maybe just in the nick of time.
Oh.
The splatter. The flood.
Let's go.
Oh, the surround with that one.
Wow,
lurker.
save it.
Oh my god, wow, that turned out so great for him.
Yeah, and Zergon even supplies usually ahead, but the drone count is pretty low at the stage of the game.
Wow,
So
what a clutch save there from Whiskey Dingo. I thought that was totally gonna go the opposite. But unfortunate for Terran now. Terran is gonna
nice,
be...
nice
forced to
timing
stay
from
back.
Whiskey Dingo with the extra lurker.
Yeah. We are going to be
It
adding
saved
some
the
more
day
barracks. Right, totally saved the day. That was so close.
because Tiach is like under half HP, so
Wow. That's insane. Yeah, that was a really, really nice save from Whiskey Dingo there. This is definitely going to force NCX to just stay back. Kind of have to turtle for now, regroup his army forces, and wait for that tech to kick in with his vessels, and we'll see if he decides to go. It looks like he's just going 1 port, 1 factory right now, and going into tank vessel production. And so we'll see if he can get that going before Defilers comes out. I'm not sure if Zerg is going to be going to Defilers, but I do see Cracklings being upgraded. Right now, we see a greater Spire in the production tab as well, so it looks like he's going to be planning on going Guardians.
And Defiler Mount is done, so you have all the techs.
All the techs.
You can do anything.
Zerg's just going to be wild Zerg in no time, and especially if he gets another base, which I'm going to be concerned about. If he can get a bottom left base. I'm not sure if that might just be an Overlord down there. Oh, Erling. Okay. Okay, so we're still on 3 base for Zerg. Still okay position for Terran. And Terran is moving out to look to take down that third base, most
Yeah.
likely.
And siege is done, so 2 tanks there.
So Consume is almost finished. Let's see if he can get some defilers up there in position to stop this tank push from doing too much damage here.
I like that Whiskey Dingo have spores to counter Science Vessel, but NCX doesn't have any at the moment.
Oh, I think, yeah, you're right. I think 2 are
First
maybe
one
on
is,
the way, or maybe 1 on the
yeah,
way.
first one is making
2.
all the way
Okay,
through.
there's 1.
2 are on the way.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so he's got to be careful with that one. Definitely make sure he does not lose that one, because he could end up losing this whole army.
Where are
potentially.
the, you know where are the Bruce mutas? Because if there's a greater spire, it'll probably morph.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm not sure where they are morphing, if they are on the map anywhere or not.
Or maybe we missed that. There's only one at the top left.
There's a few of them. They're being used with the Lings for map vision right now.
Ah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he's planning on doing with that Greater Spire. But he does need to hold off this tank push, though, because if he loses his third, he's going to be putting himself in a really bad position by taking all that tech and being set back to 2 base. Oh, nice job from Terran pushing in, and he is going to kill. There's one remaining lurker, but he does take it down. He almost doesn't. But the plate comes down, and it looks like he takes down all the Zerg army just in time. NCX has got to dive on top of this army right now. Oh, but there is a Nidus Canal, and they come in with reinforcements with a Dark Swarm getting thrown down, and more Lings coming through. A second Dark Swarm. Oh my god, it is going to save this base a second time.
And the 2 hats are still there.
No way, man. No, please just target down the hatcheries. Oh, this is killing me. But he's doing the right move. He's got to be careful and save these units.
Yeah.
Nice job pulling back here. A second vessel comes in to reinforce. Let's see if he can find that little squirmy defiler under these Dark Swarms and get a nice ready on it. Oh, another Dark Swarm gets thrown down. But this tank is just in range, actually, to snipe down some of these drones.
Lings coming in to counterattack.
Oh my god, this Nidus Canal is so clutch right now. And here comes some workers being buried under Dark Swarm. Is there another Dark Swarm? There's no more Defiler.
Yeah, he needs to put another Dark Swarm pretty fast, otherwise it's going down.
Oh, NCX putting on really good pressure here, even getting one already on one of these buried lurkers, getting some reinforcements in behind this. He's really putting the pressure on the third. Oh, and this lurker is the last lurker to save this base, but a Defiler pops out. Just not in time to save that lurker, unfortunately.
There's the Defiler on the left that have been killed. Man. Oh yeah, Dark Swarm is there.
Ah, more Dark Swarms to save this hatchery. Let's see if we can get some lurkers here to take out this army. He is going to be moving forward with some Lings under Dark Swarm, which could take out this army too, but he doesn't get the Dark Swarm down in time and loses his Defiler. Oh! Oh no! There's got to be some Lings, otherwise these Dark Swarms will work against him. Oh,
NCX macro is a little bit behind. We have like 4,000 minerals, but he's doubled supply, so.
Right, but at least he's doing a good job of maintaining his position and keeping up the pressure. But that big plague on the entire army there is going to be really nice for Zerg. It forces that army back a little bit for now.
So it feels
nice fight. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That was insane.
It feels like Zerg, I mean, wow. A hell of a hold here at the third. I feel like Zerg is solid and unbreakable right now. What does Terran do?
I mean, Terran's got to be like a little bit careful. He does need to be getting onto a third base.
Yeah, I think it's...
and a fourth. eventually, because if they both mine out of the main and the natural, it's going to be an issue. The main thing is going to be the third for now, but that fourth base is going to be so far away for Terran.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets to that point, it could be hard. So we'll see how far the game gets.
Picking off some of the
So-
some of the units, giving green vision.
Yeah, and I still think that after 18 minutes, Whiskey Dingo drone scan is pretty low. I know he got some kills at the top base.
Right, right. You're
Oh.
right, though. His drone count is quite a bit low. If he does get that going, it'll help him get in position to take that fourth base. But he is kind of just struggling here to do what he can to hold on to these positions and make what units he can. So far, he's done a pretty good job, though, of holding back the Terran army. There is quite a bit of vessels starting to stack up for the Terran.
Yep. And a lot of energy on them as well, so...
Yeah, 7 barracks production for Terran.
I like that N6 is scanning everywhere.
Yeah. You hear lots of scans going down.
But it's really on a timer to get a base. I know you have a bank, but the bank can go pretty fast to
Well,
zero.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I mean, if it's 3-base Zerg against 3-base Terran, then that's totally fine. Like, Zerg hasn't taken a 4th base yet. And so if Terran can just get that 3rd base, he'll still be in a good position, but he is about to mine out of his main base right now, so that timer is ticking down a little bit. Kind of for both players, actually.
Look at the Congo line of SCV on the bottom left. I think he wanted to click on the minerals to the bottom base, and it's just moving away like that.
Well, thank God he's got a lot of minerals banked up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice plague. Nice big plague on the army of Terran.
Damn.
Zerg forcing the Terran army back again for now.
So we are long distance mining here for the time being.
Yeah. Yeah, he could drop a CC anytime. I mean, it's not like he's not having the money.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There we go.
All right, taking that 3rd base. Which he definitely needs to take.
If he takes a 4th, would the top left be the best one to take, or would this 6 o'clock base be all right?
Yeah, for Terran, I think the 6 o'clock, but AK might.
Well, I mean, definitely depending on how the game state went, but the fact that it's not a gas base, I mean, it's okay to be taking that base for safety for now and just kind of work your way along the bottom side, which may be easier, just depending on how the game goes, or if Zerg went to take the bottom side, then maybe you want to work your way up the top left side or something like that, you know what I mean? So right now Zerg hasn't taken a 4th base yet, so it kind of leaves Terran open with some options right now.
Oh, and Whiskey Dingo at the bottom gonna probably deny.
Oh, that could be really nice. Taking out that SCV even to deny the CC. Oh, please don't take it
crackling.
It is gonna go down.
Cracklings kill so fast. What? Did they just kill it?
Yeah, crackling.
I mean, it doesn't matter because he has the money to rebuild it anyway, but
He's still lagging. I mean, it's back to square one again.
Oh my god, they kill so fast. That's insane.
I think it was worth it from Whiskey Dingo, and N6 is double expanding instead.
It's no wonder I always lose my CCs to cracklings, and I'm like, how did I not lift my CC?
Oh, we got ultras now.
Oh my god, there's ultras out on the map with the lurker and defiler.
And the dark storm.
Really scary army now.
Oh god. And
this is the time Zerg has been waiting for.
N6 is only on 2 upgrades.
Oh, nice plague too.
Damn.
Nice job. He may just be able to clear up this army, especially with those plagues and the Hydras looking to snipe some vessels while the Ultras come in to clear the bio here. So far, pretty even trades though. I mean, he cleared up a lot of the Ultras, but looks like Zerg is going to get map control while Terran is struggling to get his third base up and going.
Oh, look at the bunch of
my God.
medics.
So many medics.
Save the ladies! Save the ladies!
Alright, girl time's over. Time to come back.
It's a lot of mineral and gas invest on those medics, so it's nice that N6 saved them.
Yeah, and he's got a mineral bank here.
Yeah, you still need to transfer his SCV from the
He does
natural.
need to get that going because this mineral bank is going to drop super quick. But
Yeah, a bank is nice, but it doesn't generate interest, so you need to make sure you're still making more.
That's right.
Oh, Zerg taking a hatchery up in the
Oh.
top left.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
gonna
sending
expand
another
up there.
drone at the 12 o'clock, so probably
Yeah.
double expanding as well. Yeah, there we go.
Or
I
even
think
triple.
those are nice bases for Zerg for sure.
If Zerg controls the middle here and keeps Terran pinned, Zerg can successfully triple expand and really
The
put the
Zordling
Terran
at
on
the
a
6
timer.
o'clock. Look at that again.
Oh, there we
my
go.
gosh! Here we go again.
What a run by. And they do find these bare naked SCVs all by themselves and they get lots of good kills.
Yeah.
But he might save the CC though. It looks like he's going to get the bio up just in time. Nice play here from Whiskey Dingo finding that CC.
Yeah, he knows, so he's probably gonna retry again. He killed some SCV as well, so it's still worth it.
That's one of my favorite 90s rock bands, by the way, Bare Naked SCVs.
Nice.
Good one.
Good group, I heard. But yeah, these bases are nice for Terran to take. I like them because they kind of have like these small little choke points, which you can't really force a huge Zerg army through there. So as long as you kind of prevent them from getting up there with Defilers and Dark Swarm, then you're kind of feeling okay about them.
Oh, Zordling at the
but another
again.
run by gets on top of this bunker just in the finish. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Yeah, Terran have to move back and forfeit his attack in the middle.
Wow.
But he's still there in the middle with the Dark Swarm. Probably not paying attention.
Another battle going down in the middle for sure. Oh yeah, big radius going down. Some ultras getting radiated, but the Defiler's still alive and is pushing forward to Terran's base with that Dark Swarm.
Oh my goodness.
So far though, the army seems to have gotten cleared up for now.
There's a lot of action today. I like it.
Indeed, lots of action all over. Zerg taking some more bases along the top side. Terran trying to take some along the bottom. And both players fighting for map control right now.
Zerg is doing a really, really, really good job keeping Terran basically on a very limited bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'd say it's kind of even in a way.
I still think NCX needs to drop down like 3-4 more factories. You lift up the Eng base since they're not making upgrades because it's 3-3. Drop down more barracks.
Factories or starports or whatever you decide to go, right? Like more
exactly.
tech. More like game tech.
I still think tank would be a good idea versus ultras.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Even if they're not siege, they still do a good amount of damage versus them.
And even if you're just using them defensively and not like offensively, until you just get like a really huge count and then you can use them offensively.
Okay, now there's
great.
action at the 12 and at the 6 at the same time.
Oh wow, both both players just going at each other's throats right now.
Nice defensive position here, for the Terran at the 6. Meanwhile,
Looks like
this
Terran is
12
gonna
o'clock
get that
base.
base.
Yeah, I think that hatch is going down. Oh, the Dark
Oh my
Swarm.
god, what a clutch Dark Swarm again. Is he gonna
Oh,
save this?
oh,
And the
he
plagues!
goes!
Oh my god.
Man,
These plagues have been fantastic from Whiskey Dingo
and
this game.
6 o'clock.
Oh my god. Oh, he's got the fire bat bunker. No way.
Yeah, it's done.
Not a chance, yeah.
Nice try,
Sim
but
City.
You know,
I like
think
that
I've
Sim City.
I think I've seen this match in a StarCraft cutscene before. I really do.
you might be right.
Oh, now we got the fire bats with the army, which will be able to fight against the Lings under Dark Swarm.
We have
with the
another wave of
D-Matrix.
cracklings coming down here at the 6.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're still waiting, but ready to make some action.
Another plague.
Wow, and that hatch is going down. Finally,
There it goes.
one is down. But he moved all his drone before it happened, so...
Oh. This time we have it paired with the Dark Swarm down to 6, and that bunker is going to drop.
Oh, the plague and the Dark Swarm taking down this bunker.
Man.
I didn't think he was going to be able to get it, but he
plague.
does. Nice plague. Both players kind of taking down bases of each
Yeah.
other. I'm going to get another base.
NSL6
maybe.
at the top left
Wow,
is
look
going
at
there.
this.
Look
Absolute
at that.
slugfest.
My gosh.
One is down, one is missed. Everybody loves it.
Love the D-Matrix on the Marine. These Lings are going to
Oh
try
my
and
God.
also take what they can.
But the fire bat's doing a lot of damage. It's down though.
Yeah, it looks
got
like Terran
some-
going to clear up bottom, and looks like Zerg is going to clear up the top.
Damn. And
I
there's...
can't believe it.
Wow.
My god. That's an absolute blast.
Yes, indeed, man. What a fight. Zerg was able to hold on to one base in the top left, and he managed to get the bottom right going behind all this, which isn't quite producing yet. But at least he has it there. Terran has the CC, but has lost that location, so both players are kind of struggling to get their mining back and going. Luckily, they still have a fair bank as of right now, but
Yeah,
neither
but
player maxed out yet.
the NCX bank have
There it is.
dropped a lot, so we'll see. Oh,
Oh
So-
no, don't lose the CC.
So we have, like I was saying, we have this hatch in the bottom right now.
Yep.
Zerg is going to have control of all the remaining bases except the center.
yeah, if it's going that way, yeah, exactly.
Um,
I think at this point, Whiskey Dingo could go with Queens. For the end snare, that denies the stem, and
Oh, that could always be awesome.
yeah,
Especially when paired with the.
and
the
I'd
fire.
like to see an infested CC, but
Oh my gosh! Don't even
oh,
say that.
and 6 going into I mean Whiskey Dingo going into the middle with the archery there.
he's very
Yeah,
confident.
that,
And you know what? He has every reason to be confident because look at the supplies. We're at 100 for Zerg and 128 for Terran. This is going to snowball out of control real quick here,
Yeah,
I feel like.
but at the top left, there's some silenced vessel doing works with irradiated.
They're
Kill
trying
like
to.
two Defiler and killed some drones, ultras and stuff. So
They're trying
That's
to do what they
true.
can, but if Zerg holds all these bases,
yeah, you're right.
and I feel like this bio army, once we have ultras in the game, this bio army is going to have a hard time cleaning up
Oh.
the Zerg army and taking control back.
Top left,
oh man.
Boxer Eraser. Let's
Oh,
go.
big eraser, really big eraser.
Oh, we got drops coming from NCX, from Whiskey Dingo.
And there's the
There they
counterattack
go.
as well from Zerg, denying the 6 o'clock location again. and being mined.
Oh, there's a drop
Oh
into
my
the main.
gosh.
Alright, getting some ultras into the main of Terran. Oh, taking down the starports is really nice.
Oh god.
Those Krakens killing so much, so fast.
So M6 poke Whiskey Dingo with Irradiate, and Whiskey Dingo was like, "You want to play that? I'm gonna doom drop you."
I love it.
He's like, "Okay, fine."
And really nice upgrades from both players here.
So
Let's
we
see
are
if
at.
Zerg is going to hold on to the middle.
I feel like the writing's kind of on the wall for Terran at this point. Because Zerg is exactly where they want to be.
Yeah, I think so. And he got the middle, so I'd say put like 3-4 songs in the middle, and you kind of control the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
To
Absolutely.
the
I
fire
mean, Whiskey, he's in a nice position, but he really needs to get those bases mining. Like, he has the bases there, but
yeah,
they're not mining.
you have no more minerals.
He has
Because
no more minerals. Exactly.
All his drone is dying at the top left.
Yeah, they're dying to the irradiates, and he hasn't defended them. Like, they're kind of
Yeah.
actually bare naked hatcheries. You know what I mean? There's nothing there to really defend him, and little armies can actually get massive damage done at bases here and there. He doesn't have to use the whole army in one location.
Where are all these drones? I mean, there's still 37, but I cannot
There's a
find them
lot.
on.
Just
So-
maybe not put in the right place. Oh, there's
There's
quite
5
a
at
bit
the
down
main.
They're all in the bottom right now, it looks like.
I think he could just pull out the drones from the gas and.
Yeah, I mean, once he does get those going, it'll help him out quite a bit, but...
Some action
no.
at the 6 o'clock.
Nice
Oh,
job. I hope
God.
he doesn't get the
Dark
CC.
Storm.
Please not the CC. Oh, there he lifts
Lift it just in time.
Oh, man. I hope Terran... I don't think Terran actually knows that bottom right has been taken. So I think he could be taking that out if he knew about it.
Yeah, I think so. But he have the fighter there. I don't like the position of the fighter on the bottom right. I think he should be behind the sunken because he could be sniped pretty fast. But there's a move out from NCX at the it's moving north.
Yeah,
Dark
Terran
Storm.
looking to maybe take down this middle base, which would be really nice too. Oh, this clutch firebat might come in under Darkstorm to save the day. Let's see if we can get the other one inside.
Oh, nice plague,
Oh
but
my
there's
gosh,
no
the plague,
static.
nice plague.
That's what I told you. 2, 3, 4 songs, and it's a different story there.
Right, no kidding, and
That hatch
unfortunately,
is going down now.
bare naked hatch just going down.
So we are
And it
denying
does.
a little bit of control from the Zerg here with this Terran push.
Yeah, but we're not in a great spot. NCX still have some money. He's still mining.
He's really turning wine into water with
Top
these
left
Marines.
again, some harass.
Yep.
There you
Wow,
go.
those are ready. It's getting massive
Yeah.
damage done.
Look at the science vessel. 7, 6, 8 kills. And it's mostly
Wow.
drone. But Whiskey Dingo trying to make some things at the 6 o'clock. But
Alright.
now I think N6 knows about the bottom right base.
Yeah, he found bottom right. There's only the one defiler here in the sunken colony.
Nice.
Oh, one vessel goes down. Oh, and he does irradiate the defiler. Now this base is pretty open.
Yeah.
So Terran is going to take it down. It's going to be really nice for Terran.
There's no Nidus canal as well,
And-
so there's no way to defend that.
And this is where all his drones are.
Drop! Drop at the main!
Oh, there's a drop in the main of Terran. Just a couple of ultras though, nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but the defiler,
and
The defiler, this could get some damage done.
defiler with Darkstorm is always good.
What a
Nice-
nutso
nice to
game
make
this
it.
is. My goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But nice job taking out that bottom right base. And I mean, that was the bulk of Zerg's drones too, is what we saw earlier. So Zerg really is struggling to get those drones going, but I think he's starting to take that 12 o'clock base. And once he gets that top left going, which he's kind of struggling since there's the science vessels there. But this drop has kind of put that to an end as of right now.
I think he needs more lanes into that drop because
Yeah,
lane
those
kills
cracklings
building
would definitely
really
make a big
fast.
difference.
There we go. But the army is coming back.
But yeah, he is making a
Oh
second,
no, it's not
second
coming
round.
back. Seems like N6 abandoned his base, but there's a drop at the top left.
Another one.
Oh,
This
a
is a
drop from
crackling
Zerg
drop.
and a drop from Terran.
Damn.
We are going
Double
right
drop.
for the tech and the production here.
Yeah, here we go though with the lings though. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
gonna
look
get
at
the
This
damage
is
done.
brutal.
Look how
Oh
fast
my
that goes. Oh my
gosh.
god. Everything going down so fast now.
Look at that.
Army trying to
With
double
the
back
ultra
and
to
save
take
the
the
day.
damage.
But
Oh,
can
yeah,
they-
definitely should come back. But nice drop in the top left, taking down more drones in the meantime. This is
More
such a
cracklings.
slugfest. Terran
We are
has more
determined to-
army right now, but
Yeah, and the bank, he could rebuild the factory everywhere if he wants. We've seen that. I mean, as pros, I think Vile Tomato or something. He'll at such a bank, he was able to come back with making stuff randomly on the map.
oh, that's funny.
My goodness.
Wow. So
Oh.
many supplies go down for Terran.
M6, please kill that lonely lings into your main. Come on. There's one lings. He's going to kill all of this. There we go. But
The Heroing finally take his last swing.
Whiskey Dingo probably counter at the 6 o'clock, but N6 armies.
Oh,
We have
another
a counter drop
ship.
here.
Oh yeah, drop
And
shit at
this-
the top left.
Very well
Whiskey
may take
Dingo
out
only
this
on
factory.
Whiskey Dingo only mining from the 12 o'clock base, and he doesn't have a bank, so 17 drones.
That drop, though, was something else. I
Yeah.
think he did successfully send the Terran back to the Stone Age, so to speak, as far as tech goes. But
Yeah,
Terran does have quite a scary bio army on the field, and these are 3-3 bio versus 3-3 cracklings.
Right, absolutely.
there we go with more army at the 12 o'clock.
Only 2 defilers here. One gets irradiated. Only one left
Dark
over. One
Swarm.
Dark Swarm gets thrown down.
But Firebats deny it.
A little bit out of position. Unfortunately, they are going to find their way through with this Terran army. I think it's going to take down this base. This is not looking great for Zerg.
Drones
crackling
counts going
patch.
low.
There we go. We are pulling them back. Okay, yeah, it looks like we are going to lose the base, but we are pulling out the drones this time, trying to save as much workers as we can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that base going down, pretty sure.
Looks like we are trying to take this base in the bottom right again.
Eventually, when we have the money, but right now it's supplies.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Terran has done it, man. There's no more mining for Zerg right now. He doesn't even have enough money to make a hatchery, so...
Is Terran gonna come back and totally take this game? Because it totally looks like that from this point.
Right, I mean, he does need to be a little bit careful here not to just throw away his army unnecessarily.
Save the ladies again! Save
Yeah.
them!
But I mean, NCX still has a decent bank account.
Yeah, I
yes.
think he's fine. Even though he lost his 6 o'clock base again, he's mining from one patch at the third. That's it. But
Yeah.
you have 3,000 minerals or
I mean,
15
NCX
army.
Right, and he still has tons of barracks to still continue making lots of army, so even though he lost most of his tech and most of his depots, I mean, I think he's still okay here in this spot right here.
I think he at this point could just go full on bio and potentially win because he has a huge supply advantage.
Yeah, he does.
I think NCX could bribe the World Congress with that bank. For
But I
sure.
mean,
Good.
really crazy game. Like, I mean, insane fights throughout this whole game, back and forth. Really nice,
Yeah,
really nice
and
match
Whiskey
from both
Dingo is
players.
Whiskey Dingo long mineral walking from the 12 o'clock.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. He's doing what he can, and he doesn't figure that Terran has this bank right now. Because, I mean, if he didn't, then they both would be having trouble mining right now. So,
Yeah.
oh, another play goes down on
Plague.
the
Oh my
army.
gosh.
We cannot say Whiskey Dingo is not giving his all.
I mean, he's playing fantastically, and if he
Yeah,
can somehow manage to get more plagues like this on the bio and clear them up with cracklings, like he can still somehow do it, and maybe get a lurker, like get some clutch lurker spines. Like I don't think he's just quite out of it just yet, but the fact that NCX does have a big mineral bank is going to be his saving grace right now. So.
exactly. He canceled the CC. Whiskey Dingo confirmed there's no other CC there. So
Mhm.
he
Yeah, I
kind of
think
know it, they're both neck to neck somehow.
right, right. Yeah, I mean, even though Zerg doesn't have a lot, he can do a lot with a little as long as he's got his
Oh,
defilers
but the
alive.
Marines there killed all the lings except two, and now it's gone.
Right.
I'm
Nice job though from
and then Sex still scanning. It's great,
yeah.
but
Well, there
not
is a
scanning
lurker.
the lurker.
There is a lurker getting some shots off.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh!
God, big shots off.
Is
Kill
this
Big
him,
lurker
shots
gonna
off.
turn the game
Oh
around?
no.
kill
Oh
No,
my
him.
no.
gosh.
Get out of
12,
there, Six. Get out of there, bro.
12 kills
Dude,
lurker.
this is what I'm talking about. One clutch lurker on a group of bile that has been plagued can just be completely annihilated, so he's got to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah,
But he does have the army advantage. He does have the eco advantage starting
And
to come back.
and he
we're
is
still
rebuilding science vessels. He's currently building
Yeah,
a science facility. So
right. Starting
this
to get
lurker is
those
not
up
long
and
for this
going.
world.
That's true. They do not have long indeed.
as I always say, if Terran building are not on fire, it's not a real TVZ.
Absolutely. I love it. That's very good.
Okay, so the bank is pretty low, so N6 is gonna defend that 6 o'clock with all you have to make sure is still in the game. But Whiskey Dingo with 8 drones, I'm not sure is gonna make it.
Long distance mining.
Yeah,
Char's
it's
third.
absolutely blast. Look at
Right.
the dropship there. Scan, and he's probably gonna kill all the drones now. There we
Oh,
No,
but he
no.
has the defiler with the lurker in the
go.
dark form.
Clutch
Just
start
saving his
swarm.
drones.
Wow,
Incredible. So
amazing.
clutch. So clutch.
Oh my gosh.
He got the reflex. But all his army is moving up now.
That has got to be
So-
the cheekiest Darkstorm I think I've seen this whole game.
Play
Looking with
good.
the flame, man. This defiler getting so much damage.
Whiskey and Dingo have no choice to consume his own drones.
Oh,
Another
another
swarm.
dark
Oh,
swarm gets on this lurker.
There's
Okay,
no.
ready? Oh, and a low. Oh, nice
There's-
shots on the army, but not quite.
Wow.
There's no more drone. Can you
What
believe
an
that?
attempt, though. What an attempt, right?
It's 0 drones.
Imagine if he had cleared that army somehow.
Damn, that was
Left-
amazing.
That would have been
Oh my God.
glorious.
Wow, what a game, guys. What
Yeah,
a game.
I need to take a break
Wow.
after that. It was too much.
No doubt, man.
I'm gonna be right
Oh
back.
my gosh.
All right.
All right. Oh. So
Fantastic, man.
we are 1-1 right now. I don't have the scores on at all, by the way. I totally forgot to put that on, but we are 1-1 right now with that. I don't even know what I just watched.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I mean, a player randoming into TVZ on Heartbreak Ridge, like, turns out to be a pretty crazy game, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That was nice to see. I'm glad I got to see NCX play some Terran versus Zerg. Interested to see what he's going to be randoming into in Game 3. Had some really nice games so far. ZVZ Game 1 and TVZ Game 2. See if he gets Protoss.
I have to say, I do think that NCX's Zerg is better than Flash's Zerg. I think I can. It may seem bold, but I don't think that's inaccurate. That first ZVZ was pretty quite a series, quite a set. Sorry,
It was
quite a match.
pretty
I can't talk.
pretty nice. And I'm curious to find out from him if he actually canceled that hatch on purpose or not, and was struggling in making a decision making, or if he just simply like misclicked it and hit escape and actually canceled it and didn't mean to, or something like that with his hotkeys.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that happens sometimes.
I'm back.
Welcome
So,
back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm
Heck of
gonna.
a series.
Oh yeah, I remember. N6 told me to tell you that after game number 2, I think they have to postpone because there was the Russian attack. The thing with Wagner. So they postponed it and played the game number 3 another day because about the news and stuff. So
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna be right back for a second.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
that's
get water
pretty intense.
and then I'll be good to go.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, well, that's really unfortunate. I'm glad he's okay. Was able to play his
well, both
game.
are in America, but there were concern about what's going on there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
So
unfortunate.
after game number 2, I expect a lot from game number 3. I don't know about you, but that one was a blast. It's been a
Oh,
while since I cast something like that.
indeed, that has been nice. I'm surely won't be disappointed in game 3, so
Yeah, game number 1 was good. I'm not lying there, but game number 2, that's really great.
yeah, I was a fan of game 2 a little bit more just because I'm a little bit biased
I,
being a
I,
Terran.
I'm
But
sure we missed a lot of action. I've not seen Guardians, but I'm sure there was. If Whiskey Dingo went with Greater Spire, I'm pretty sure we missed some Guardians play there.
it's possible. And maybe the replay got bugged, perhaps, or something weird
I
like that.
don't think. I just think we didn't look. So
That might have happened too, perhaps. But lots of action, lots and lots of action.
since MCX is in the chat, maybe we can ask him which race he feels is better with when he play randoms.
Hmm.
I've seen
Yeah,
him play
I'm
Terran
curious.
quite a lot, and his Terran is that bad.
Yeah, his turn's pretty good.
Never seen him play Protoss. I don't think I've seen him play Protoss so far. I didn't watch all the cast though, so maybe he end up playing Protoss or something. But as
Yeah,
far
I think
as
he
I
does.
can recall, I've never seen him play Protoss.
Yeah, nothing that sticks in my mind right now, but I know he has before. So. Really nice TVZ though.
Yeah, It was blast. I like that.
Yes, indeed. Ended up.
TVZ. Okay, TVZ is statistically my worst matchup. Really? Okay. But you still did a great game there.
Interesting.
As I said, maybe just put down more factory or barracks. You started to drop down that bank and have more army, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
Yeah. When I play and I watch my replays, I'm like, what the fuck am I? that, do I have that bank? Hello, Mr. Anderson. Another random enjoyer.
Yeah, when I watch my replays, I'm like, is this guy AFK or like, what am I doing? Not macroing or anything.
He's not working, he's part of the Matrix. That's what he does.
All right, guys.
We're ready for more entertaining. And game number 3, I hope it will deliver.
So I just want to give a shout out to Black Swan, Anderson, and I love this name. Birds are plausibly real. Shout out to all three of you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for joining us today.
What a name. Like that.
Right. All right. Getting game 3 set up here. Okay, game 3 we've seen so far 76, Heartbreak Ridge, and now finally game 3 we're going to be on Paradiso.
Oh, nice map.
Definitely.
Very popular choice this season.
Yeah, I think it's kind of standard. It looks like Vermeer.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very similar to Vermeer, and I guess a remake of Dante's Peak.
Yeah. I like that map. It's pretty standard.
Yeah, it is. It feels this is, well, I've commented a lot this season. I'm not gonna regurgitate what I've said, but I love this map. This is probably my favorite map in the pool, but I also like Neo Rush Hour a lot too.
Right on. Yeah, this map does seem to be very popular among players this season. One of the most popular second choices I'm starting to notice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our second choice is 76 because they want to do something cheesy. It's either that or Paradiso. I know I can win a macro game, Paradiso. I know I can cheese, 76.
Yep.
Perfect.
That's pretty it.
All right, are you all ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
This
Let's do it.
time, AK is gonna make the introduction.
All right. Game number 3 here. Coming right up here. Whiskey Dingo versus D's NCX Nuts. And in the bottom right, we do have NCX randoming into Terran once again. And in the bottom left is going to be Whiskey Dingo, main Zerg, on Paradiso.
So we got
Game
another TVZ.
Yes, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
So
Yeah.
we do have some interesting post-match insight here from the chat. So this is apparently NCX's worst matchup statistically. So I'm curious, is is he going to be able to pull out a second win given that? I do think Paradiso is it does work in his favor a little bit because Zerg can potentially scout him last. But once Zerg sees Terran again, is he going to be able to pull out another win?
Well, that's true. I mean, we saw 76, and then the second map was what was that second map again?
Art Bridge.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge. Thank you.
Yeah, Heartbreak
And-
Bridge. Sorry.
And I mean, even though it was like a two-person map, like the spawning distance was quite far, but
Yep. True.
the fact he was able to like scout him right away, I think helped a little bit. But this being a 4-player map and NCX being random, I think will be a little bit trickier.
But this time, Whiskey Dingo going with the 999, the real one.
Okay, interesting. So this is to maybe be a little bit safe against kind of all race cheese, potentially.
Now, I will say this in favor of Whiskey. This is not a cross spawn. So I believe Zerg doesn't usually Zerg send an Overlord to one close spawn and then a drone to the other first.
Well, technically yes, but with
When I see
999,
12 hatch.
yeah,
right.
with 999 it hurts the economy too much. So you
Right.
send the overlord at the other nats, which is top left on that map, and then you pray that your opponent is on the bottom right when the overlord arrive. But the overlord gonna CTS CV from NCX on the top left. But does Whiskey Dingo saw that? Not sure. But technically, yeah, the shot there and a second shot there when he's moving back.
Mhm.
You
And you
should
know what
see
I've
that.
seen with this 999 build? I've seen it be a Ling all in is what it
Yep,
usually ends up
exactly.
being. And
You're behind
his-
economically, so you need to. But I'm not sure how he saw the SCV is going at the top left, so he thinks it's cross spawn, but he still sent Zorgling at the bottom right.
Okay, and I still think that's okay because Speedling is still not quite done, but Speedling is just about done in the time that hits with all these extra lings, I think is going to be a really scary time for Terran. He's got to be really diligent about blocking this ramp. I think he might even have to pull a few more SCVs. We'll see what Whiskey Dingo does if he's just going to try to muscle his way up that ramp or just kind of keep Terran from expanding.
So there's a lot of links going now. One
Looks
SCV blocking. Whiskey doesn't know that yet.
Speedling almost done. There it goes.
So I think if he sniped the SCV, I think he's fine.
I think he could make his way up that ramp, honestly. But he may just wait for another round of lings to come through and then start working his way up there. Or he can decide to just kind of hold that position there and deny this expansion from Terran.
Oh, there we go!
Oh, but
and
he's
out of
going to go in and
position.
he finds a spot. Nice. And gets a surround on some of these Marines and is going to be able to get up
God.
this
Wow.
But nice SCV drill from NCX. Staying alive so far.
Yeah, he
Let's
needs
see
to
if
do some
Whiskey
damage
Dingo's gonna
there.
make another round of lings. It looks like he actually did a round of drones there.
So it looks like NCX is going to hold this.
Yeah, the SCV draining is too strong. SCV is strong, man.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah, nice hold. But I mean, Whiskey Dingo kind of stopped putting on the pressure and stopped making lings. I think had he continued to make lings, it would have maybe
Yeah.
just outright killed the Terran, perhaps. But
Probably. Or at least make more damage.
right, but it looks like he wants to try to kill the Terran later on and just get to that Mutatech
But
and then do the damage then.
NCX got a bunker into the main. So
And-
I still think Whiskey Dingo, if he would have committed to Lings, he would have been behind though.
Yeah,
After seeing the bunker into the main.
And this is a nice sim sitting
Right.
with this main bunker
Right.
too.
right, I agree, definitely. But right now, I think NCX is going to be kind of struggling to get those turrets up in time for these mutas. Which
I
Nice
like
third.
the fast third at the top left.
It's very.
yeah, it looks like Whiskey kind of looking to transition to more normal kind of game rather than just doing a Ling all-in, which you normally see from that 999 build. So it's kind of cool to see him being able to transition into this
Yeah.
normal kind of game from the way he started.
But I mean, with the ninja third, it's not going to look normal right away. So that
But it
might
will-
work out in his favor.
There's nothing into the bunker though, but army's pretty close, so
hmm
so we got the Spire, 6 mutas on the way to the base. We got the Hydraless Den going down on Whiskey Dango Natural.
Yeah, here comes 6 mutas looking to find some damage. We have a fair amount of bio still in the main.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure you can dive in. Not sure you can do last 1 mutas for 1 medic. I'm not sure it's a good trade.
Yeah, definitely not going to be able to one-shot any Marine Medic now.
And N6 not building turrets. He's not respecting the Mutalist count right now. He's confident with his bio ball, so he's not wasting money. We'll see if it's a double-edged sword. Only 1 turret at the main of N6, but the bio is coming, and lost another Mutas down to 5. So he lost 2 Mutas so far for 1 medic.
Oh, wow.
Varl, thank you for joining us. This is game 3.
Yeah, it's game 3. You missed the game number 2. I suggest you after the stream to rewatch the stream and jump to game number 2. After that game 3 is cast.
Oh, nice job pulling the bio back home again, kind of keeping them back for now.
Yeah, and put some Marines into the bunker, so it's still good at the main. So N6 gonna do a move out. It's a pretty late move out though, 8:30. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, definitely considering how the game went, though, it's been so crazy up until this point.
Yeah, the timing is off because what happened.
Right. Let's see where NCX decides to go. I wonder if he's scanning around, so he may be suspecting that there's a third out on the map.
Yeah,
Which
he's not
generally
aware.
should, but
He's not aware of the top left base. Oh,
Yeah.
3 Stonkin, will he
oh, he's
be
looking at
able to?
last.
Oh, the Muta's coming.
He's going in for it. The Muta's looking to save the day. Are those lurkers gonna hatch in time? It looks like he's gonna push the bio back just barely. Oh, that
Yeah.
was close. Very well done though from Whiskey Dingo.
Yeah, I
And
think he
is
holds
gonna
right
be able to
now.
hold. Yep.
And
These lurkers definitely gonna push this bio back.
And you got the lurker
Oh,
at the top
nice,
left.
nice shots on his
Oh.
bio. Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well done.
there we go. It's even better than Mutas and Lings. Kind of.
Well, now Whiskey Dingo can definitely kind of put some semi-contain on the Terran for now, and get his third and fourth base going, or just kind of sit on 3 base and just go heavy layer style. I'm wondering. It looks like he is going to be just morphing some more Hydras and Lurkers here, so he is going to get the little contain for now, which is not necessarily what Terran wants right now. So. Kind of putting Terran in a little bit of a bad position, but not terrible. And this is going to be looking nice for Zerg. Oh, he does have a hive, or I mean a Queen's Nest and a hive being started, so he is going to be going into hive tech shortly.
And we knows that with Whiskey Dingo cracklings, it's gonna be brutal.
And the double Evo chamber on the way. which, I mean, obviously being pointed to Ultralisks.
Yeah, and having
Why? I guess he could be going Hydra Lurker Defiler, so technically he doesn't have to be going Ultralisk yet.
so I've done. We got Defiler on the way, just starting.
Okay.
And Whiskey Dingo could easily take the top left base with the because he's having some defense at the natural there.
Oh yeah,
Right, that's a nice benefit of taking that base instead of the main first. Is now you get the fourth base for free.
Yep.
But you just have to look out for dropships potentially that can occur.
Um,
And I mean this.
Oh yeah, the tank was stuck at the N6 base. You have to
Oh.
make another machine shop somewhere else.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's a
you had
bummer.
to lift
Another
up.
tank there. Yeah, I really like this position for Zerg. Zerg could easily go onto 5 base because of this natural third here as well.
Yep.
Sure.
2 medics, 50 total gas for NCX, and it's banking like 1,000 gas.
Yeah, that is a nice gas bank for NCX since he will be looking to go into his tech here pretty soon. It looks like he's going to be going in double starport as a follow-up. I think he's just using this tank to kind of help clear up that lurker for now. And then he's going to be going back into SK Terran. Probably won't continue tank production too much. Looks like he does push those lurkers back for now. Meanwhile, Zerg getting so many upgrades. Looks like he is going to be getting his Hydra upgrades, so it'll be Hydra Lurker Defiler. This is the play that it looks like is going to be happening.
So
Not Ultras this time.
So Zerg, he did push this contain out, but Zerg's still in a strong position here with the lurker.
He is.
So
He
it's a good
is.
pullback.
And this high ground, especially being high ground, is really nice. So we'll see where NCX decides to go with this army here. He could even use it just to take his third if he wanted to.
It
But
looks
I
like
do
he's
like.
gonna. It looks like he's gonna hunt for the Zerg third. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, I like that he is going to go look for that third base because I think if he can punish that, then he'll be putting himself into a nice position.
Zerg taking a fourth for free, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely never feels good when letting Zerg get away with too many bases.
Oh,
As long as-
he's can't the top left being
Okay,
made.
nice, nice.
So he's probably gonna send the army right there, but it's gonna be disjointed because of just this pathing issue here.
A little bit awkward there, huh?
So
Whiskey Dingo drop a Dark Storm already there. He
okay.
got an Nidus cannon as well.
Oh, he's already got the Nidus system set up.
Oh, Plague again?
Nice plague and nice irradiate from both sides.
Yeah.
Here, kind of getting a good hit on each other.
He
That
got
plague.
some. Whiskey Dingo got some links ready to support these songs.
That
And
definitely
six
should hold off
and
this army for now.
N6 decide to go down instead.
Yeah. Yep, I like the idea to kind of move around the map. Because you do kind of want to have an army in both positions eventually. So if you can kind of cut off the reinforcements from Zerg and then move out again. I kind of like this plan from Terran. But you gotta be careful here that this Defiler is right on top of the natural and Terran. This is actually really scary.
The Dark Storm and Lurker is pretty good.
Yeah, no joke. He's got to be careful here. If he could get fire bats inside of some of these bunkers, but I don't think he's going to be able to.
NCX decide to not retreat and attack with his army at the natural of Whiskey Dingo instead. It's a base trade right now.
Looking for a base trade.
I don't know if he's going to succeed, but it's a good attempt.
Oh, nice hold there with the Lurker and Dark Swarm.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Zerg is going to get into the Terran main here.
Yeah, oh my god, kills a tank.
The fire is, yeah, nice dark, last resort dark storm. Oh, anti-irradiation.
Wow, just barely clears it
Oh, we
up.
got some dropship coming out.
Alright,
Let's
now,
go.
now this was a point I was gonna say earlier was, oh my god, there's a lurker somehow
Yeah.
killing the SEV line. Oh, they're taking the whole SEV line down.
But
Oh, that
again,
one lurker getting massive kills. Oh my god.
but again,
28 kills, 29,
Oh, and
29.
counting.
30,
It's not bad. Oh, that's a
34
disgusting
kills.
lurker.
Oh,
No.
he's still alive with 34.
Oh,
What the
that
fuck
lurker
is that?
is gonna give me nightmares.
Oh, 34.
X even knows.
Oh,
Oh, I feel
man.
the pain.
The-
I can
the
feel
Wario
it.
lurker.
Wow.
Oh,
Is there a name for a Euro lurker? Like Devourer One or Hunter Killers for Hydras, or there's
my
none
God.
for lurker.
There goes the hatch. Nice
Oh,
drop here from
disgusting.
XCX.
Yeah, he killed the Fiat. But
Nice.
the ultras are there.
Oh,
And
he is going into ultras now. Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure NCX could do anything right now, but look at the bank, it's pretty even.
Yeah, the bank's pretty even, but I'm worried about the army count back at home for Terran. It looks like his natural's
Yeah.
been destroyed. Like he's
Mhm.
trying to take a third base, but Zerg has Ultralisks right now, like a lot of Ultralisks. And this is a super scary point where Terran needs a massive army to hold this, and he just
Drop.
doesn't have it.
Drop at the natural, or maybe the main of Whiskey Dingo.
Looks like he's
Yeah,
gonna try and
this-
get some drone kills here too.
This
Come on,
counter drop in the meantime, but Zerg is going to be sending it into the main of Terran. Here we
Yeah.
go with the Dark
Oh
Swarms.
man, this is quite a scary army here. Terran
I mean,
does
Terran
have
has a lot of vessels. That might be the saving grace for him. But he's got to try his damnedest to hold on here. It's going to be really hard. SCV's
Wow.
doing a nice job of blocking this
SCV's
ramp.
killing.
Lurker getting burrowed there. Looks like just out of range of those Marines, though.
And there's one
Oh my
Marine into the
gosh.
Whiskey Dingo base with 5 kills. It's not close to the 30 kills lurker, but he's doing stuff.
Oh god, please tell me that Lurker's not still alive.
He's not. He's dead.
Thank you, God.
He's
Okay.
definitely
There's a
dead.
God. Okay.
But
We-
damn.
Just checking.
I like
At Lurk.
NCX's choice to he doesn't have the army count he needs to fight the Zerg army, but he can do drops, which I like his
Right.
choices here.
Right,
Well-
he is utilizing that dropship really well, actually, getting some nice counter damage done while defending this
Yeah,
main. It
there
looks
is.
like there's a big swarm of overlords coming into the main.
no. Oh, this
Oh.
is gonna end it. Oh my
Big
gosh.
drop.
And
Big
there's
drop.
There's a
What-
drop at the top left at the same time, but
What can
it's
Terran
not
do?
gonna be enough.
Right, Zerg doesn't even need that base at this point.
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
god. And Swarm, yeah, GG, well played.
Oh, nice
GG.
dropship to seal the deal from Whiskey Dingo. Nice play.
Nice.
What
Awesome.
a game from these two guys, man. I hope to see some more of these two.
What a series. Holy
Yeah.
crap. All right.
We need to make a rivalry with those two.
That's right, man. Let's
Absolutely.
make it happen.
We need like a
Man.
best of 9 show match.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of NSL, I suggest that.
So many good games, man. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
It was amazing. What a
Okay.
great games. So I think it ends the stream for today.
Yep.
Okay. And that finishes out the set from whatever week that was from.
Yeah, it was week 7.
Week
So
7.
that was
Okay, thank you. Oh, that's
uh
right, the 76 man.
So that was what was Whiskey Dingo? Sorry, NCX is Hydralick these nuts. Okay, so that's
Yeah. 2-1 for.
He did get 1 point for his team, at least.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
done.
But the
Well done.
apes got it all.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Green, Ash, Whiskey Dingo, taking it
GG.
down. 2
It
points
was.
for. What team is Whiskey Dingo on?
It's 8 4 minutes is on my team.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you.
apes really do feel no remorse.
Exactly.
Absolutely relentless series. No
This
doubt.
time there was no Protoss involved. We're massively Protoss heavy team. And even N6 didn't want to be a Protoss. It was like, I'm random, but I deny Protoss.
It's so funny, man.
Amazing. So I think Anderson is casting more in NSL.
Yep. All
I might
right.
be
All right.
wrong, but I think we
Oh,
should
whoops.
rate him after the conclusion of this stream.
Absolutely, we are going to raid Mr. Anderson.
It was really nice to cast with you guys.
Yeah, you too, Escalade, as always, and
It was a
Breeze as well.
pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me and inviting me to your stream.
It was a pleasure. I
Amazing
enjoyed.
games, amazing caster.
Pleasure was all mine.
What do you want more?
Okay, and we're
Yeah, VAR, you can also watch game number 1, but game number 2 was a blast.
they were honestly.
It was a nice series.
It was. There was not a bad game this series.
Yeah, exactly. Game number 2 was so much back and forth.
Indeed, I
And
was not disappointed.
game 1 was even until late game.
Honestly, it was even until NCX canceled the third hatch, and
Yeah,
then
exactly.
and then it just spiraled out of control from there because he was behind. But I'm kind of giving it away.
Oh, and if you are aware, that Wait 8 is gonna make a podcast about StarCraft. It's gonna be episode 3. And he's gonna cast it at around 9:30 p.m. EST.
Yep.
So stay tuned. Me, Breeze, and Anderson's gonna be there.
Very
Absolutely.
nice.
I'm looking forward to that. All right. We're going to go ahead and try and locate Anderson on Twitch, and then we'll go ahead and send him a raid.
Yeah, it's Nam Anderson on Twitch. Nam_Anderson.
All right, so this is the score for this one. 12. I believe this is 12 points. 12 points base for apes per minute, and oh no, we still have the third series. Okay, so it's 12-1 right now for apes per minute this week. That is quite a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apes gonna apes.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
He didn't cast my game yet. I think Anderson is casting it right. Maybe not right now, but it's on the planning.
Poor Hydralick. These nuts are kind of been like my team. Just all these zeros all over. But my team's making a comeback. Watch out.
No problem. Have a good day and more NSL casting today. See you
Thanks,
guys.
Escalade.
Have
We'll
a
see
good
you, man.
day. Thanks, Escalade. All right.
Thanks, AK. Always a
Much
pleasure.
love. Much love, brother.
I'm looking for Anderson right now.
And are you having me back later tonight, Breeze?
I believe so. Yes. So we're gonna go after Anderson is done at about 6 p.m. tonight. 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
That is 3 p.m. Pacific and 4 p.m. Mountain and 5 p.m. Central.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and raid Anderson. All right. I believe he's
Sweet.
is it nom like just N0M or NOM?
Uh,
I'm not sure his Twitch handle.
I can
but-
DM you. I'm gonna DM you the.
Okay,
Be able to find it.
I got you.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
he's faster than me. Dang it. You got
Oh,
it.
it's
I'm speed, don't you know?
Nom Anderson. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for casting. Thank you for tuning in. This was a fun series, and we will see you shortly for another StarCraft cast tonight. In the meantime, go check out Anderson and enjoy some more NSL.
Let's go.
Sweet.
All right.
Thanks for the cast. It was fun.